Hey guys, how's it going? Siggy ATL here. Just want to bring you a quick video of my new Beretta PX4 Storm compact. Let's see what's in the box. Let's look at the box. This is, you have the Beretta insignia here, the logo there, made in Italy, of course, Italian brand. Just got this gun. Haven't fired through it yet. It's got this oily sort of a paper here. It's a 9mm. This is a compact. You have the full size, which is about till here, and then you have the subcompact, which till here. So I got kind of like the middle of them. Basically, this sits in the middle of both of those models. Let's do a quick safety check. Mag's empty. So is the chamber. Alright, so what else do we have in the you got a couple of grips here. If you want to change out the grips, this part of the grip right here, as you can see, this line coming in here. Let me just take the magazine out. You can see it's got a couple of clips here. I imagine you just pull them out and this piece would slide right out, and then you have a couple of different options. I think it's more like this way, a couple of different options, but I find that the standard grip that comes with it is just perfect. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's good to know that you have a couple of options. It does feel pretty good in the hand, the standard grip. So anyway, what else do we get? Another magazine, single stack, 15 rounds. Comes with a loader. That's good, I guess, because it's not that bad, but the springs are a bit stiff. They have some tension to it, so they've included this loader here to help with loading, of course, but I doubt I'll use them, but it's good to know that they have it. This is the external lock for the gun. I'm not sure what this piece is. I imagine it's to keep the box from collapsing in, but if you know what this piece is, please let me know in the comments below. But as far as I think, it's just to keep the box from collapsing in. What else do we have? We've got the owner's manual here and the warranty card here, and we've got a little bit of a cleaning equipment here for the barrel. That's about it. So let's look at the gun here. This is beautifully made, 9mm. It's a double action and a single action. It's got the hammer here. It is ambidextrous in a way. You've got the slide release on both sides right here, and then you have the Decocker here on both sides as well, safety. So just a quick .360 of the gun here. Of course, the bottom part is polymer, and the top is metal. It is a little heavy, but I've heard such good things about it, and I'm pretty excited. I haven't fired the gun yet, but I do plan on doing that tomorrow. The gun it's not very light. I mean, it is 27 ounces. That's not very light, but it's not very heavy either. I mean, if you're gonna own a gun, it's not a toy. Let's put it this way. So it is gonna have some weight to it. So this is about 3.2 inches, the barrel. The full size is 4 inches, I believe, and the subcompact is about 3 inches. So this sits in the middle. I just like the way it felt. It is let's see, the the gun width is about 1.4 inches, and the handle here is about 1.2. You can conceal this. I mean, it is on the big side, but I got a shoulder holster for it, and it works pretty well. I mean, you can't feel a thing when you have it around your shoulder. So anyway, I think I've seen some videos online, and you should see the Beretta video that they have, and I mean, they are really torturing the gun. They're throwing this gun out in the in a pond and reeling it back in with sketching dirt and goo and seaweed and all of that stuff, and they're throwing it back out there again. They do that 2-3 times until it's got goo on it, and you basically don't want to touch the gun, and they just put a magazine in and they start firing, bang bang bang, and it works perfectly. I mean, they've done a lot of torture tests on these guns, and I'm pretty impressed with it. Probably one of the most intriguing thing about this gun is the rotating barrel. This barrel does rotate. I'm not sure if it rotates 360 degrees, but it does rotate, somewhat, and that is to reduce the recoil for faster follow-up. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to firing this gun. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I did get this gun at a gun show for about, if I remember correctly, it was about $510. They do, I'm not sure if that's on the cheaper side or that's on the, it's definitely not on the expensive side, because they do, I've seen them retail for $530, $540, $560. Some people even have it for $580, but for $520, between $500 $520 is what you should expect to pay for it. But that all depends on which area you're living in. So yeah, I mean, it does have these rails here if you want to add a laser later on, a small laser here, but not required, I guess, but it's up to you. It does look good though, I must say. Anyway, the decocker, I just want to show you how that functions. Pull the hammer back. Let me just zoom in, actually. It'll probably be better. Okay. You do see here, you see that little pin. So how I'm going to hold the hammer and I'm going to decock. I'm going to hit the safety lever, and you'll see that the pin goes, because when you decock the gun, you see that's pretty loud, and I'm like, okay, I've heard of guns sometimes, not all the guns, maybe one or two models of different makes that they accidentally fire. So I'm like, how does this work? It's pretty loud, it's pretty quick. So I'll hold the hammer back, and you'll see that when I decock, you see that pin right there in the center, that goes that goes up top. So it doesn't matter how hard this would hit that area, if there's no pin to fire, it will not fire a bullet. And when you have that decocked, there you go, you're ready to go here. And if you have that, if you have the hammer pulled back, decock it, and the triggers, there's it's just basically there's nothing there. What else can I say about this gun so far? I think I've covered the basic stuff. To field strip it, I think it's one of the easiest guns to field strip. It's kind of like a Glock. I've owned a Glock, and you see this lever here and here, and you just, in a Glock, you just pull it back, pull the lever down, and slide the barrel out. In this one, I'm not sure if you're supposed to keep that there or here, I'm not sure, but let's see. In this one, all you have to do is, let me just zoom out a little bit here. Alright, all you have to do is just pull on these levers here. You pull down on them, and you should see the barrel shift a little bit, and there it goes, and just pull the barrel out. It's that simple. So this is the bottom part right here. And this is the top part right here, the barrel. This comes out. This is the spring right here, and the barrel. This is the barrel. You can see the groove there. It rotates a little bit to help with that with the recoil. And of course you can, this is just a basic field strip, and of course you can go into details, but this is just a basic field strip. To put it back in, alright, this has to go in like so. Let me just put this down here for a second, because this sometimes could be a handful here. You've got two sides here. You'll see here, this one is a bit pointy, and this one is a little bit smooth here. So you put the pointy end through here, and the smooth end basically goes right there. Now when you're doing that, when you're doing that, make sure you don't do what I just did there. But the most important thing is, when you're doing that, do not put your hand here and push that part down, because if you do, this pointy end will come out from here and it will pinch you, that's for sure. So be careful of that. Hold it from the side. A little tip there. Anyways, let's put that in here. That goes in there. And if all goes well, it should now just slide back in, and there it goes. That's it. It's done. It's that simple. So yeah, so as I was mentioning earlier, this is the double action and single action gun. Single action, to pull it, I think, it's got a little play here. Most guns, some of the guns don't, they're pretty stiff up here, but this one has a little bit of play. But you can feel when, you can feel the wall here, and then you know that if you press further, there goes the hammer. So let's have a look. I mean, this is the double action here. Let's see where it resets. So that's where it resets. You can hear the sound, and then you're ready to fire again. Let's do that again to show you. Resets right about quarter way here. It's pretty long way actually. That's where it resets, and this is where it fires. So, but it should be good. I mean, I've heard nothing but good things about this gun, so I'm pretty excited. Let you know more. If there's anything negative, I'll let you know, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy this gun. If there's anything else you would like to know, please let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe and rate. Hope you enjoyed the video. This was just a quick look, a basic field strip, and if there's anything you want to know more about the gun, please let me know. Thanks for watching. See you next time.